Jump on up, Steve, Mac, Chris. Don't be bashful.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my pills.
What the?
I get my pills.
I already gave them to you, dude.
There you
Remember? You were ready.
go. No.
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yeah, that's a different Chris.
That's Chris Larson. Well, hopefully starting Friday, Chris. Hopefully starting Friday. Okay, did everyone disappear? What the hell? What's the wife got you on a leash tonight there, Steve? What the hell? She got you by the cock ring? I mean, what's the problem here? Ah, so she got the strap on. I'm going to try it out on you tonight, then, is what you're saying. Hey, if I didn't mess with Steve, who would?
Good morning, Mr. Perrin. Don't mind Robert. Morning, Mac. And hello, Chris.
KC was here for a couple minutes.
Well, where'd he go?
I don't know. He said he had to take off for a bit, but. Knock it off, you two. She's out in the other room, but yeah, she had a good time there, Steve. She got to see all the grandkids all at one same time. That was the biggest thing for her. She had all the grandkids together in one place, which don't happen very often. So.
Almost got you toast there.
Yeah, that's the thing. But like for her, it's not often to get them all together in one place at one time.
And all dressed up.
Well, I care less about dressed up. Just
Right.
get them all together in one place one time. Over the long run, oh yeah, absolutely. Outlaw, knock it off. Things been going good there in Thailand, Steve? And I don't know if I told you or not, Steve, but tentatively Friday morning, they will be here to finish the installation of my fiber. So hopefully after Friday, I can get stuff moving along. I was just asking if everything is going good there in Thailand. Yeah, something like that. It's not the rainy season over there yet, is it, Steve? And by the way, Mac, it's not more fiber, it's just any fiber at the moment. But supposedly Friday morning it will be fired up, rock and rolling. Nope. Pop on and disappear. I think it was Mac. Right, let's try this again. Morning, Mac.
Hello. All right. I got this new phone yesterday. I'm going through it.
Ah,
So can you hear me okay?
yep.
Let's see.
And Poofy goes again. Let's try again, huh?
All right. You still hear me now?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to do a little moving around. All right. So this is what I got to wake up to every morning.
Is he back in Arizona?
Yeah, he's back in Arizona for the moment.
And I can barely hear you guys.
Oh, I'm not talking real loud either.
Oh, now I can hear. I just turned up the phone.
Yep.
So I got to wake up to this every morning.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Got the superstitious mountains way, way, way back there. Yep.
Way too much concrete for me. No
Oh,
grass.
dude. Look at there's your grass.
Yeah, I seen that. Morning,
And if
Janice.
you do got, and if you do have grass, it's astroturf. Oh boy,
I guess I never really
it's about 85.
I never noticed that when I was in Arizona at my sister's.
Yeah, I'm a hot commodity here. I'm a young stud.
You out diaper diving, huh? Uh-oh.
And there he goes again. And then he comes back.
Must be connection.
Yep, your connection ain't staying.
Yeah. Well,
Well, good
Probably
morning,
to
Matt.
get off. How you doing? I want to probably get off this and get back on my laptop, but I just want to see if the phone would work.
Yeah, it seems to be doing all right.
Yeah.
Pretty clear, picture and
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna switch on to the laptop.
All right, buddy.
All right.
How you doing this fine morning, Janice?
Good morning.
Morning again.
Yeah. Dogs are all bright on bushy tail. I hear them.
Oh yeah.
oh, of course.
I miss my dog. So I guess my big dog is having a fit because I'm not around. When I usually go out to the garage, I'm out there on my laptop and stuff. I'm working, and the big guy would like to follow me. And then just days go on. I let him in the garage. I got the blanket all set out. He sits in the middle of the garage floor or out by the front so you can see people go back and forth. And it's like every time I go out to the garage now, he thinks I'm taking him outside, and he
Oh yeah.
runs, follows me, and expects me to take him outside. So I'm not there, and he's all depressed now. So wife's like, "What'd you do to the dog?" I go, "On nothing." Because like every time I move near the garage door, he's like following me and pointing to his leash and pointing to the door, and it's just like, take him for a car ride. So she did. He loves the cars. He loves just sitting in there, hanging out the window, drooling all over the window.
Oh yeah.
Big baby. So what are you guys doing today?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of recovering.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I seen
Well, not from drinking. Just it's been a very, very busy past couple of days. Our son got married yesterday, and yeah, all the
there
kids
you
were
go.
up. All the kids were up, and grandkids, and
The whole family affair.
you know,
Oh, that's good. You got to see everybody. Yep, you were up dancing too late last night.
Pardon?
I said she was up dancing too late last night.
Ah, no, not really.
No dancing at the wedding?
Yeah,
well,
but
there was dancing, but just I was cuddling grandbabies.
Oh my gosh. Here, take care of our baby while we go dancing.
Exactly. Let the youngins do all the dancing.
Yep. She had seen Robert on was it Lincoln's?
yep,
Hey, how did that go for you? Pretty good?
yeah,
Oh, that's good. That's good. I guess you know Mike, right? Of course you do.
Well, yeah.
yeah. Michael.
Yeah, smash the shit out of his guitar.
Yeah, I seen that.
I mean, it's like, dude, I told him, don't go to the deep end of the pool. You're gonna drown. You need to be safe and stay in the shallow waters with us. You know. But he don't listen, and he goes over there, gets all drunk, and makes a fool of himself.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, it happens.
And yeah, I got drunk. What is it? Maybe a month ago. I had like 13 beers. Oh, dude, I was plowed. So yeah, I was on the internets and I wasn't making a fool of myself, but to me, the next morning waking up, I'm gonna, oh man, I made a fool of myself, and I'm like, I didn't go on for like 4 days. I'm like, what'd you do? It's like, I just wait for my serotonin levels to come back in my head because I drink them out, and then I want to feel, normal again. And no, you didn't make a fool of yourself. Well, I sure felt like I did, because I feel like a fool this morning. That's for sure. So
Well,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
glad
drink.
you got recovered there, Janice.
Yeah. So can you have both? I mean, it seems like nobody has the cold or the flu anymore.
Well, we supposedly had COVID a few weeks ago. The wife
Right.
tested positive, but I couldn't shake it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Right.
And I tested negative.
Right. Now, I told you about my friend who got a test kit in the mail. It had 10 testing swabs in it. And he called me up and said, dude, I got these things. I go, well, what do you think you should do? Well, I got to figure out what's going on. I go, how about this? Do the one nostril challenge. He's like, what do you mean? I want you to take every swab and mark what the result is on every swab. So you go 1, see what the result is, negative. 2, negative. Same nostril. 3, positive. He had 3 positives in that test kit. Yeah. That's misinformation. Don't listen to me.
No, that's it doesn't shock me one bit in the least.
Yeah.
Yes, and by the way, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Don't believe a damn word we say.
No.
Go to your doctor and have your doctor tell you what to do.
Yep. Find out if he's
If you,
with you.
if you get the jab, it's your own damn fault.
Yeah. And find out if your doctor's with the Freemasons.
Or Jesuits.
Yeah. Did you even watch any of that video?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Yeah. Ain't that fucked up, dude?
Mm,
I mean, take it with a grain of sand, but still, or salt, whatever you want to take it with. But yeah.
there's a lot of messed up shit in this world.
Oh yeah. It's a deep web of tanglement. It really is. A lot of
Well,
deceit.
there's always going to be something.
You're right. You're right.
And we have no shortage of morons in this world. So,
Well, these morons react to money instead of their own heart. And like I said, I'm seeing it
it's just,
more and more.
that's classic sociopathy,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like 40 some odd plus percent of our politicians are sociopaths or anything.
Well, you got a politician that goes in there and he sees all this shit and he does mean well. And he gets in there and he says all this stuff to the people and people love to hear it. But once he gets in office and they talk to him, he changes his tune. Yep, they all do that. Because they take him into that little room and give him the talk and give him all the proof of what we've done to people in the past. So if you won't listen to us, this might happen to you. And then your jaw drops. I didn't know that you did that to that person and that person and that person and down the line. And you're like, oh shit. Yeah. So I try not to dwell on it too much.
Remind them that watch what you wish for to be my answer to them.
Karma's a bitch.
Karma is a bitch, and this dog's got teeth, so.
Yeah. Yeah, people out here are totally different from Chicago. It's like everybody's friendly, everybody's saying hi. I'm not kidding you. In the morning, they'll just go, they're all walking like little walking circles. And if they see you, they're going to say hi to you, and you better say hi back. You know?
Well, that's just the way their little community is. I can't say that is a bad thing.
No. And then my mom's got to go to City Hall to get some death certificates. And I think I told you she's working with the wall mounted screen where you can fill out this information, what you need for how many death certificates and stuff. And mom didn't understand. I go, Mom, it's an Android app kind of. So just here, let me show you. Oh, okay. So this old lady come next to her, just sits down and she's like bitching and cussing at this machine. My mom's like, no, you need to do this and that. And I was like, okay. So I'm sitting back and next thing you know it, they exchange numbers. They're buddies now. So they're going to, my mom's got a new girlfriend.
Well, good.
But you do that in Chicago, they think you're a weirdo.
Yeah, well, Chicago isn't full of a bunch of weirdos. So.
Are you saying I'm a weirdo?
Well,
Am
you
I-
know that. Get the shoe fits guy.
That's why I got 2 different size shoes on.
Well, that just reinforces it now, doesn't it?
It sure does. Let me get a refill of my coffee.
Right ahead, buddy. So, how's your day going, Janice?
All right. So I pulled up in this convenience store the other day, buying a pack of cigarettes, and this guy comes out jiggering and acting all weird and stuff. My mom goes, "Oh, poor guy, he's got cerebral palsy or something." I go, "Mom, that's a meth head." "Oh, what's a meth head?" "Why do they do that to make themselves do that?" I go, "I don't know, Mom." Yeah. And she wouldn't stop looking at him because after I told her that. Yep. Tons of them out here.
Oh, tons of them
Crack or tweak.
everywhere.
Crack or tweak.
Tons of them everywhere.
Yep. Now, what is meth? Didn't they use those for the truckers back in the day, but it wasn't called meth or it's called something else?
No, meth is I want to say like highly amped or highly refined amphetamine.
Okay, so that's what the truckers were doing is amphetamines to keep them
Yeah,
awake and shit.
but there's some other qualities to meth once you're once they I guess refine it.
Okay, now amphetamine, is that the stuff that's in the antihistamines, like the little red pills when I get my hay fever, my nose gets congested, my eyes start getting itchy? Sudafed, is that the same kind of stuff?
Yeah, there's some amphetamine
All right.
and Sudafed, but
Yeah, no wonder all the Sudafeds are behind cages at Walgreens and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Morning, Ian.
I guess the truckers also used what Black Betties or something. What do you call them, Bennies or something?
Yeah,
Like a speed.
yeah. It's just speed, is all it is.
Yeah.
That's what
See,
amphetamine is. Speed.
all right. Now, if I take like a little bit too much Sudafed for my sinus and stuff, oh, I don't like the way I feel. I feel too, not comfortable. But that shit's like totally overdosed of that shit. And oh yeah, no way. I don't like getting the jitters off of the Sudafed, but it's the only thing that seems to stop my itchy eyes and my hay fever. All this other shit doesn't work, but the little red pills, 2 of those work fine for me. Stops my itching, stops my drippy nose.
Yep. And then unfortunately, you got a bunch of people that seem to think they need to buy every box and turn it into crack.
Yeah. I was in an intersection, and this guy in a car just pulled right up in the intersection, and this SUV smacked in the side of the door. He was all at fault. He pulled out in the intersection he shouldn't have. Anyways, he crashed up into the an X-ray studio for MRIs. It was like a clinic building. Crushed up and went into their parking lot. Just opened the side door and got out and started running. So I get in my Durango. I'm just did a U-turn, peeled rubber, chased down the street. I caught up to this guy, held him for the police. Went back to his car. His whole car was full of Sudafed packages.
Well, you know what he was doing, or he was snorting a Sudafed.
I don't know, but he was wigging.
I don't put anything past anybody nowadays.
Well, then I'm hearing the.
If you're told snorting dog shit would get you high, there'd
Oh
be
my
people doing it.
gosh, you got brown shit on your nose. You brown noser.
Yeah, there you go. There's the new news headline: the brown nosers.
Brown nosers, watch out. They'll steal your dog. Man, and damn brown noser was my backyard picking up my shit. Fucking good. I had to get my shit up now. Jesus.
What kind you got today? Oh man, I
Like my
got some
Labrador. I
Labrador.
got some Labrador today. That shit's good. Nah, Great Dane's better, man. Man, I like the crappy ass hangovers those little chihuahuas give you. That's potent shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, you're probably right. I wouldn't put it past some guys.
Oh, I
Definitely.
wouldn't.
But the new stuff like the heroin, it's not really heroin. I hear it's a tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl.
Yeah, fentanyl.
Fentanyl, that's it. Fentanyl. So it gives them the same kind of high that they're looking for to be tranked out.
Yeah, the
I'm
thing
not
is
saying.
about
Yeah.
fentanyl, man. Wicked dangerous stuff.
Well, I had fentanyl patches for my back and stuff, and they don't really seem to work for me.
Well, what I'm saying though is the raw fentanyl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A a uh, a dose the size of a zero in the date on a penny is enough to kill you.
Well, then the fentanyl that they were giving me wasn't the whole high potency bullshit. Then
No, it's probably very, very weak.
it was in a patch, and the patch would absorb through my skin. And
Yeah.
the problem is the patch would fall off, and then my dose wouldn't be there, and I'd be in super much pain. It's like, dude, man, you gotta give me something. So they took me off of that and put me on Opana. And
Mm.
after being on Opana, my wife said, "You know what? I don't recognize you anymore." I was like, "What? You got no brain, but no pain, and you're just a mort there on that couch." So she gave me the ultimatum, and it's like, that's a no-brainer. I cold turkey stopped that shit. Went through 3 days with withdrawals, and swore to myself that I never ever get on that fucking pain medicine train again. Fuck that.
Yep.
If I didn't have my wife, I'd probably be dead by now. This was back when I was like 35, 36.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't take much to get there either.
Well, what sucks is, you're fighting these bullshit, workman's comp back in the day. For our back, they're fighting you. So I'm on pain medicine over a year, trying to get my back taken care of. Finally, I get my back taken care of. And when they go to operate on me, that my body's been so absorbed on these medications that I woke up during my operation, started fighting my doctor.
Yep.
Had my stomach all cut open, my guts so tight so they can operate on my spine through the front. And I guess I was fighting for my life. And I guess the doctor went to hold my hands down. I reached down and bit down on his hand and wouldn't let go. So he had to punch me in the face to get his hand back. So I'm in there, we got a fat lip in the recovery room. And I got the little Oriental nurse. "Oh, you crazy man! You fight doctor!" And I'm like talking about, what did she say? "You got in a fight with the doctor?" "How the hell am I gonna fight with the doctor?" I don't remember shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Ian, I've seen a lot of people's lives.
Yep.
I actually kicked a guitar player out of a band right on stage because he was just so out of it that he couldn't even function. And then he fell off the damn stage, and I says, "You're done. See ya."
Oh, geez. Was
Um,
he like dopey or was he wired?
I don't know what the shit he was on. He would take. He was the kind of guy to take anything and anything. It didn't matter to him.
Yeah, I had a friend like that. Yep.
If he could get looped, that's all he cared.
It was dog shit. He would have done it. Yep.
Yep.
Such good talent gone to waste. I mean, this kid through grade school, his mom put him in band class, and then when he got to like seventh or eighth grade, his brother got him stoned, and next thing you know, he he was a drinker and all this stuff. But seriously, when he was younger, before he started really partying hard, this guy, you just listen to one song and he can play it on his guitar just from listening to it.
Yep.
So it's hard to find people that can do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's
No,
people that
not
can
really.
do it. I mean, to actually, his age and stuff. Well, anyways, he can play Eruption to the T. Yep.
Yes, that's it. I mean, I could play it and everything, but I never really got into that kind of thing.
Right.
I,
Right.
I was more of, live performance type shit. And, I don't, it just, to me, it seems kind of corny if you walk on stage and do Eruption. Well, one, you're not great. You did Eruption, but you're not Eddie Van Halen. And two, it's already been done. So what's the point?
Yeah, but you get all these people, 10 people play the Eruption song and listen to each 10 of them play there and see who sounds more like, the song you hear off the radio, or of the record.
Well,
Um,
shit, go listen to Eddie do it live, and he doesn't even sound like he does on the damn record.
he messes up. He messes up too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So, yeah, you like Funk 49, that kind of shit, Zeppelin, that kind of grooving music. But yeah, it was really good. And then he blew it all the way. Went down to LA with his guitar and amp and was going to make it. Was in a session, got a little too drunk, passed out, woke up, his guitar and amp was gone.
Hmm.
So he's a
Never
bum in
know.
LA. He's a bum in LA. Somehow he got over here to Phoenix and got hooked up in the meth and just started being a meth head. Yeah. Come
Some
back
people are
home.
they're just wired for addictive shit. They can't handle not being stoned or
Can't
trashed in some
yeah,
way,
can't
shape, or
handle being
form.
straight. Can't
You
handle
know.
being straight. Well, my son-in-law that is a psychologist. Yeah, he's really busy with a lot of drug addictive people that come in.
Oh, I bet.
And he says what's going on pretty much have the same story. It's just they just don't like the way the world is. They're just tired of it. It's hard to get a job or live or do
Yep.
anything. It's just everybody's complaining about something and not taking the bull by the horns.
Well, that's been going on forever. So nothing new. Same old song and dance.
Yep,
As Aerosmith.
I know.
Put
Yep, same old dance. Dude looked like a woman. Did
it.
you see Princess Georgina?
Oh, Jesus. I don't even want to think about that, man. I don't even want to think about that.
Oh my God.
At first I thought he was just fucking with people. And
That's
I'm
what
like,
I was.
no, he's serious.
Yeah. So we got a brain surgery about 2 years ago. His wife passed away. I guess he don't have money, so I guess he started wearing her clothes and liked the way the fabric felt on his body. And it's like, you know what? Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, it just, there's certain things that just make you go, what the fuck?
Yeah, did you see his ponytails last night?
Oh yeah. I was
Unbelievable.
on Lincoln Stream for most of the night.
So it's ladies' night.
Yep.
So what's the Lorax doing on there in Mosh?
Oh, they had, I was on there for a while. There were some other people on there because they usually don't have a full panel of women anyway. So,
Right.
and then there was other things going on. It actually worked out pretty good. It was a quite hilarious stream.
Yep. Good laugh.
Yeah, but I mean, after a while, it gets a little old though. But
Yeah. But what does he do? Pull out his chicken hat dance or dance hat?
who?
Lincoln. He's got this turkey.
Oh
Puts
yeah,
on his
yeah,
head,
yeah, 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 yeah,
and the
yeah.
legs dance.
Yep.
You do the turkey dance.
Yep. Then you had Casey Jones come on there in a dress and pigtails, and
Casey Jones did that?
Yeah, just as a joke.
I know he would do that as a joke. That's cool.
And oh man, that just. Then you had Princess George jumping or dancing around and doing the whole diaper twerk. I mean, it made for some funny stuff, but as I said, after a bit, it gets a little old.
Yeah, but George has a thing for KC. You know that, right?
George has a thing for just about anybody.
And Casey goes along with it. It's funny.
I mean, every woman that comes on there, he's asking if they want to get married.
Oh boy. Well, he make a killing here.
Yeah. No
Yeah, I'm going around here. There's quite a old folks around here are over medicated. You can just tell.
That doesn't surprise me one bit in the least.
Well, what they did to my mom and dad, it's bullshit. My mom is doing way better. Actually, I got off all the medication. I don't know if you can here. Oh shit. I got it stashed. Garbage bag, full to the top.
Holy shit.
A garbage bag. Look at that. All of it.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, cool. All right, thanks. Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. There we go. So yeah, my sister just sent a list of the medications that mom's supposed to be taking because she didn't bring any list or anything. So
lovely.
She was taking like 13 pills before she go to bed and stab herself in the stomach with one of her pens. Then the morning she'd wake up all loopy. I couldn't figure out. Maybe thought she was
I wonder why.
Abusing pain pills or something. So I found her pain pills. The the Vicodins, whatever you want to call them.
Vicodins.
That's it. Well, anyways, hydrocodone. There you go. I counted the pills, and then when she started acting loopy, I go find the pills and count them again. And she like takes one before she goes to bed, and she wasn't abusing the pills because she had 10, now there were 9. So I couldn't figure it out what's going on. Get her back home, had the same episodes, took her to the hospital there, brought all the pills. He's like, no wonder you got 2 pills named differently, do the same thing. So yeah. So after I got all the pills, and she only takes like 2 pills in the morning and 2 at night. Well, it took about maybe a month, but she's much better. When I picked her up here, 20% capacity she was. Now she's like 85, and she doesn't really use her cane much anymore. If she has too busy of a day, then she'll go to the cane. But I gotta go see a lawyer Monday and talk to him about this bullshit.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of people around here being over medicated, and these doctors are brainwashing these old folks, saying, "No, you need this," but I'm having this reaction. Well, then, if you're having a reaction with this pill, you need to take this pill to counter this reaction for that reaction.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's messed. And then I go see the doctors. They got their nice slacks on with their turquoise, looking all Arizona like. They're all these doctors around here just soaking people for money. It's really
Well,
fucked around here.
you're gonna get that in areas like that.
Florida too.
Pardon?
Florida too.
Yep. Any place you get a congregation of old people, there's gonna be no shortage of doctors wanting to take advantage of them.
Exactly. Do you have speeding cameras or red light ticket cameras in your neighborhood at all?
No.
Well, we got them all over Chicago. My GPS goes off when I get near a camera, so it lets me know. That's good. I got a letter in the mail saying I blew a red light. So I looked it up on the computer there, and it wasn't even my vehicle.
Hmm.
It was a Penske panel van. It has an I. I have a 1 on my plate, so I can see how they messed up. So I called them up and explained it to them. They go, oh, okay. But it wanted me to send my $100 to Phoenix, Arizona, and I live in Chicago.
No.
I kid you not. I was like, why do you want me to send my money here when the money should be here in Chicago for the people of Chicago? So I got on Google, I got on Street View in Phoenix, and guess where that building is? Guess what it led me to? I found out the main headquarters of the Freemasons.
Hmm.
Shit you not, man. So wanted me to take my money and give it to a Freemason lodge in Phoenix.
I don't know. I don't. I don't even listen to any of the people in clubs like that or whatever you want to call them nowadays.
Right, right.
Just way too many whack jobs.
Yep. And here they're complaining about water shortage and shit like that. Okay, I see that. I see this one town up north by Payson who was actually getting water from Scottsdale. But now this little town is really sprouting up and getting bigger and bigger, and they're asking for more water from Scottsdale. And Scottsdale said, "Nope, no more. We know you're going to grow up like this and get all big and start taking a lot of this water here." So they're trying to find a way to get water. And then right south of them is Fountain Hills. You can see this fountain shoot up from this highway or wherever you're at for miles. This is a fucking jet. It shoots really high. I'd say at least, I'm not kidding you, like 20 stories high.
Damn.
Yeah, it's got a hell of a pumper on that sucker. Well, they got complaining of water problems, and in this town or this so-called sprouting rich people community is shooting this water up in the air, and you're complaining about water. I'm sitting there like, you guys, I tell you, it's like flaunting their water. We got it, and you don't.
Well, the saying goes, you can't fix stupid.
And there's a lot of it out there lately. A lot of it.
There's an awful lot of it out there lately. But ain't much longer.
Yep.
Ain't much longer.
We'll find out in November, won't we?
Yes, we will.
The month we'll all remember.
Go.
Well, if it goes all blue, there's gonna be a lot of what people pissed off. It's like, holy shit, we know definitely because everybody I talked to and their brothers and sisters said they're going red. You know,
Yeah.
But then when if it goes all red, then you see the blue is gonna make a stink storm. Something might happen then. So I guess January 1st, people can switch over, maybe. So there might be something happening before then.
Yeah,
Might.
we'll see.
Now, if they force this mandatory on everybody, oh shit.
I'll still be telling them to kiss my ass.
What mandatory?
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
What
The old
mandatory?
jabberoni.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't have cared if they made the first ones mandatory. I'd still come kiss my ass.
Oh, I knew something was up right off the bat, and that made it just more stronger. Oh, we'll pay you to go get your shot.
Yeah,
Look,
that right there is a
oh
big red flag.
by the way, we're not responsible if the shot does something to you. That's another red flag. I mean, so
Yep.
many red flags.
Yep. We got a flyer from the insurance company. Oh, what was it, $500?
$250.
No, that was for if you waited. I think it was
Oh, that
500.
was for the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, if you got both shots, it was 500 bucks.
500 for the first one, and then $250 for the
Subsequent
second and
ones.
third booster.
So they're paying you with taxpayers' money to get your shot.
I don't know. It's through the insurance company, so I have no idea how they were funding it.
Oh, honey, we have the state insurance.
But I still don't know if it's through the insurance company or if it's through the government.
Oh, yeah. Well, either way.
They're not going to tell you who exactly is footing the bill because then they'd have to answer for themselves.
Right.
And if you notice, you go to the hospital, any hospital, before you go in or they do any procedures or anything, you sign a piece of paper. Look at the fine line. They're not responsible. You waived your rights when you sign that.
Yep.
And you still have to pay for it.
Yeah. And then as they're putting me down and getting operated, it's like, if having problems waking up or whatever, would you want us to, let you die, or do you want us to try to bring you back to life? I go, this is a hospital, right? Aren't you supposed to keep people alive here? Why you ask me if I want to die? Just let me die. What's going on? What kind of question is that?
Well,
What
some people,
kind of
if they got
question
cancer
is
so
that?
bad, they don't, if you're going to,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say there's
You
a lot
know.
of people that are DNR.
I'm sitting there. My jaws just drops. And everybody in the hospital, all the people are running around with tablets, not free thinking, listening from the tablet what the tablet says, and going down the list and checking the stuff that you've done with the patient. Yes, it's yes. Yeah,
yeah, that don't surprise me.
yeah.
What amazes me, though, is they're still pushing this shit, even though they've had lawsuits that have been won. They're still pushing their baloney.
Well, what they're doing is these companies and places. If you want a job here, you got to get your vax there, and
Yep. As I said, the wife was talking about it. If they were to force them into it at her shop, and I just said, tell you quit, make them fire you, because you will not be getting it.
so I think in a couple more years down the road, we'll really start seeing the effects of this shit.
Well, we really actually are. They've been hiding the numbers for so long. There's been enough. There's been enough circumstantial details gotten out that paints a pretty sobering picture.
Right.
Like the old Jabberoo killed more people than the Coof.
Jeez. Now, I don't know. I'm hearing somewhat like if you got cancer, this like makes your cancer grow faster and feeds it and all this shit.
Yeah, I don't know how
If you
much.
got
truth
any
is in
ailments, it brings out more of your ailments,
that.
so they can say it's it's your decongestive heart failure. Yeah, in Chicago, we got a lot of doctors and nurses are getting a committee and going after these people, and they're on Facebook and all the media's over there and saying, "Hey, if you're a doctor or a nurse, join our team. We need you, the much support as possible."
Yep.
So the committee is getting pretty big fast.
Well, hopefully they keep the common sense.
Well, they seem like they got their stuff together, but they know they're going to have to go slow because what they're up against is so big. They said.
Imagine that.
Yep. And like my niece, she knows all about all the bullshit. She sees it, but she had to take it to keep her job in the hospital.
Yep.
But she only took one that was required. She's not taking all the stuff. Um, my daughter and son-in-law were totally brainwashed, and they think I was a crazy conspiracy guy. And it's like, don't get that. If you're going to get that, please go freeze your, eggs and sperm and shit,
Yep.
for a later time and day. They didn't listen. They got their jabs and everything, and they voted for their Biden. And then you see all this stuff happening, and I'm talking to them. It's like, I'm not trying to say, see, I told you so, but really, I told you so. Like
You
eight
were
months,
warned, damn it.
at 8 months after they got their, the jabronis, they come down with it with this test kit that said they had it because they got one of the availability test kits. So I was like, try telling you. Now do you see what I'm saying now? So they got buyer's remorse. They wish they never
Oh,
voted for Biden. Yeah, they're not going to take anything, but if they're forced to for their jobs and they're, they got some good careers going.
well, they could have. That. Pardon me. Could change totally different.
Right.
You don't know.
Well, he's a
I don't know
psychologist.
if any of the votes are within 10,000 in any state, or even 20,000, in my opinion. They should all be recounted by hand using the paper ballots, and none of this mix and matching bullshit.
Oh
No.
man, the stuff I seen in this last voting was like, come on, look at all these red flags. Why have all these people in the building here covering the windows while they're doing votes? I mean, what is going on? What do you guys got to hide?
Yep.
Taking all the ballots and put them in one bag and open up that bag and putting these ballots on the table. And what's that all about? And destroying ballots. And what about these people? How come they're not in jail for it?
Well, those are just pull tabs and not harmful.
Oh my God. It's not hanging chads anymore there, Robert.
Wow.
The hanging chad fiasco.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Sucks waking up slowly.
Oh, no, I'm not waking up. I just come on for a little bit this morning. Figured I'd catch a little morning chat, catch the news. Then my ass is crawling back in bed.
Yep.
I still don't think I fully kicked this shit yet, but at least I'm
But
not
you don't really
running.
go out. You don't really go out much, do you?
Not by myself, no.
Right. So how
'Cause I
would you
can't.
have picked it?
So
How would you have picked it up? That's what I'm saying.
for my wife through work,
All right.
because we both had it at the same time. So
Right.
I was actually sick first.
All
Yep.
right. But she's got to go to work. She's got to make ends meet.
oh no, they wouldn't let her go to work until she got tested. She tested positive, and they made her, what was it, 10 days, 5 days,
6.
which cracks me up considering that it was 14 there for the longest time, and all of a sudden these businesses start figuring out that, hey, people aren't coming back to work.
Yep.
Gee, I wonder why.
And then it was 10 days. But see, the thing is, a lot of people were getting paid to be off work. I didn't. But what the fuck did my company do with that money that they supposedly got from the government?
Right.
That was supposed to, go to
Well,
the employees if they had to be off work for
well,
that reason.
you could kind of tell who were in with Flynn when this people had to close their places down, like all these restaurants around Chicago, and it's like, holy minute, why is this restaurant and this restaurant and these restaurants open, but the moms and pops ones are not, and they're following the same guidelines? What's going on here?
Yeah.
And then there's just stores that were definitely with Flynn. You can go in their stores, and as long as you got your mask and you stay 6 feet apart, but nobody was staying 6 feet apart. But yeah, it's just these apartment stores.
Yeah, they had a lot of restaurants and stuff like that over here that went under that will never be back.
Right.
Uh,
In our town, we had people talking on Facebook. Yeah, they're trying to slam this business here, and like, no, that's our favorite place. So we all got talking to the owners and stuff, and the curbside service, and we make people have a Facebook page for that restaurant, and they put the specials of the day, work how much, good deals, and they were busy.
yep.
And the cops are climbing down on the road because we're blocking the roadway and stuff. It's getting long. Because when they find a workaround, they find a way to slam it down.
Yeah. Uh-oh, birdies.
Yeah. It's a different kind of bird I'm not used to.
Sounds like
Hear
a
the way he's
finch.
chirping? It's a big black bird, but skinny, kind of. It's got like a
Really?
bigger beak.
Huh.
Sounds like he's whistling at the girls.
Cowbird?
I don't know, but he's got a hell of a whistler.
No other coloring on them?
He has got yellow on him, black and yellow.
Might be a finch, I don't know.
Yeah.
How big?
Oh, I'd say he's about 10 inches from head to tail.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So not a huge bird, but definitely not a small one either.
It sounds like a huge bird. It does. It sounds like a huge bird. Yeah.
But well, anyways, Mac, I'm gonna jump off here for a bit.
You take care of yourself, Robert.
I'm gonna go give me a little more shut eye, considering I didn't get off Lincoln Stream till 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh, shit.
So
Right.
I'm gonna go catch me another couple hours of shut eye, and then I will be firing back up. So
All right. You take care. See you later, Miss Tucker.
you take care too,
Bye,
Mac.
Matt. Have a good
Okay.
one.
You do too now. Take care.
People in check, take care too. And like I said, I will be back in a couple hours. And thanks for hanging out. Everybody take care. Have a good one. Well,
Recording